saddest part of addiction is that like people just isolate themselves and live in it because they don't know anything else.
Right.
And this is not to say that I assume he's killing other lumberjacks, but that's the feeling
I feel like
that...
he was punished the punishment that he was not doing that. He was basically taking himself away from everything that he
Right, it's just complete isolation.
Right.
But that doesn't... What that ends up doing is hurting everybody. It hurts you, it hurts your loved ones. I mean, granted, they don't know he's out there. They think he's died, so they'll grieve and move on. But you're basically self-imprisoning and saying, I don't know how to work through anything, so I'm just gonna wallow in it forever. That, as much as I said a few weeks ago during a different podcast like that, I thought the saddest thing, the worst message would be for him to kick an addiction and then get killed for it. I would take it back. This is worse.
Yeah.
Because you're not kicking anything, and you're saying that you don't think you're worthy of something better. Like you are so broken inside that even the thing that your dark passenger fixed is no longer fixed.
See,
and he just like maybe had Dr. Vogel lived, he could have worked through some stuff, but like I don't think he even thinks that that's an option. It's just that it's a much more tragic. Over the years the show has proven how much more tragic he is than you thought he was.
Oh yeah.
But it ended with him still tragic and much more so than ever before. And I think that it doesn't make me rethink the stuff that came before it. It just makes everything much more bleak.
Out of curiosity, did you read the story that Kristen did about the
Scott's?
Clyde's
Yeah.
original?
What he would have, Clyde Phillips would have ended the series with. Yeah.
And honestly,
this goes back to what I said a minute ago. Oh, or not a minute ago, but like the last podcast, I said that no matter what the ending was, people wouldn't have. There would have been people that would have been unhappy. I would have been unhappy with that.
See, and I would have loved that ending and it was fascinating because I was thinking when I was reading that.
There's still no character growth.
No, in theory, no. But at the same time, when I was,
and also there's no way they would have gotten all those people to come back and do that gallery. So whatever.
To be fair,
no offense.
To be fair, as I emailed Danielle earlier this week, Dream Danielle spoiled me on Dexter.
No, qualify that. No, they're not going to understand what that means.
Let me explain. So in my head, Danielle spoiled me on how the Dexter finale ended. It was not at all.
It didn't actually happen. And also, the things that Dream Danielle told you didn't actually happen.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right. But I also didn't spoil you.
No,
fake
that's
version.
I said Dream Danielle.
Okay, I'm just
I didn't
qualifying
say Danielle
that.
did.
Anyway, I just would like to say I did not spoil it.
No, you didn't spoil it. I was very good. Whenever she started talking about the finale, I'd close my ears, even if we were in public. It was terribly embarrassing. But the point of that was that...
I mean, I probably would have liked that more.
Right. And my thing is that, when I was thinking about... In this... Okay, again, this is going to sound weird to say the sentence. In my dream, when you told me that... Showed me that Lumen and Miguel were back in the finale... part of what I was imagining from that knowledge was, okay, before the finale ends, Dexter is going to see all those big bads. He's going to see everyone he faced off against.
Okay.
Not necessarily it didn't necessarily, or maybe not everyone because again, due to scheduling, but I figured, okay, it's going to be a situation where he has to kind of reflect on what he's gone through to get to this point.
That I would have liked.
And so
in theory again, though.
Right.
Because
and so when I was reading the Clyde... No, it's very, very difficult. And look, there's...
Like we saw Seinfeld, well you didn't, but I'll speak for myself, what I didn't like with Seinfeld's ending was I just feel like...
I was guest stars for guest star's sake?
Yeah, well no, similar to what I said about the fake finale, putting Quinn in the spotlight, this takes away from Dexter. Like what I will say about the actual series finale is that he was in the center. He got his last kill moment, his actual one, and then the Deborah one, and then his symbolic one. Like he had all of the steps, but he couldn't stick his own landing. Like a lot of people are saying the show couldn't stick the landing, but I feel like that's probably true. But I feel like it's true because the character also couldn't do it at the end.
Right.
Like he set himself up, and then in the end said, "I'm not worthy of a happy ending, so I'm gonna take myself out of that equation." I think that when you start to bring in all these guest stars, it becomes more about them. And it becomes more, even from the audience, like you're remembering now, as Dexter is reflecting or whatever, you're remembering, oh my god, how awesome was it when Trinity killed Rita? Like, that was so much better than all that fake Edward James Olmos. You know what I mean? It takes you out of the moment.